Hi all. Here we are once again. And today I'd like to talk to you about two things: commitment and verbalization. But prior to my beginning, I'd like to report on Rosa, who started the program July the 14th. She's very special. She has an incredibly supportive husband who has the body of a broomstick, and so he's been incredibly not only supportive, but helpful. As of August, September 22, Rosa has lost 52 pounds and counting. And the reason I mention it is because this video is part of your support group. Listen, learn, use it. It will help us all be more successful. Now, the reason I raise the issue of verbalization is because all of us are thinking much of the day. We think about very many things, but thought is in your head. Verbalization is out in the real world. For many of you who have used the special magic ABS protocol and have done it properly, you have been saying and not just thinking. And I was reminded this past week by patients coming in not having been successful as they could have been, and when I pressed them, they thought about things, but they never said them. And because they didn't say them, they weren't out in the real world. Because they weren't out in the real world, they could push them away. And then they compromised and gave in. So, when you're going to cheat, think about it out loud and say, I am really thinking of cheating. And then admit the truth. The truth is that you want that cheat. But you're not going to have it because it will only give you a very momentary pleasure. Saying no doesn't work. Using a substitute, such as the candies, is a proactive behavior and will work 100% of the time. The second thing is commitment. Commitment is not just a word. It's evidence and evidenced by your behavior. A few minutes before I started filming this video, a woman came in here. She lost 5.5 pounds in 7 days. Her first comment out of her mouth was, Dr. Schwartz, I could have done better. There was no way I could accept that statement. Regardless of what she could have done, she lost 5.5 pounds, but didn't take any credit for her own behavior and the fact that she lost the 5.5 pounds because she was the one who did the work. There was no magic. You need to make commitment, and then when you keep your commitment, tell yourself, acknowledge yourself, tell other people, because when you do, you reinforce your own behavior. and the world will begin to act towards you differently. The positive emotions that you send out will connect with positive emotions, and positive emotions will come back. Commit. Admit out loud that you want to transgress. Tell yourself the reasons that you shouldn't. And let's hear some success stories. Talk to you soon.